ready? We're gonna take the Palm Springs Aerial Tram today. It is 115 degrees down here in Palm Springs on the desert floor, and we are gonna go up the mountain and it'll be 20 degrees cooler up there. Let's go, I'm melting. How's it going?
Going well, and you?
Good, here's my ticket. Thank you. Okay, so one quick tip. If you want to avoid a lot of crowds, come on a weekday and come in the summer because no one is here. We're here Thursday at 2 p.m. and it's looking pretty empty. So let's see how it goes. All right, we're ready to board. Let's go. That was fast. Here it goes. One quick tip, if you're afraid of heights, you can just stand in the middle and it's a little bit easier than standing near the window. So there's been some technical difficulties with the tram, and for some reason they asked us to get off, and there's no AC in there, so it's getting really hot and we were waiting and we were watching the technician working and trying to get it to work, and they asked us to get off. So that's never happened before. So now we're just waiting, and I don't know how I feel about riding it. It's pretty high. It's a long way. But here it comes. It just came back. So let's see if we're gonna do it now. All right, here we go. Second try. I hope we make it this time. This is pretty beautiful. The rocks have so much texture and color. We just keep getting higher and higher. That was really fun, but woof, hold on to your hat because it is quite the ride, really. There were a couple times where I was a little nervous. It was much higher than I remember. But you get a really great view of the rocks. I did love that. The rocks are very pretty, but man, that's not good for people who don't love heights. Yeah. You can already feel how much cooler it is up here. It's not a sweltering 115 anymore. It's a nice, pleasant 85 degrees Fahrenheit. Pleasant temperatures at long last. Mount San Jacinto, here we are. Well, it's a lot cooler, but it's still actually pretty hot. But hey, I'll take it. Smells good here. It smells like the woods. Evergreen trees. Very different from the smell of the desert ground. Okay, so a couple of things you're gonna wanna remember to bring when you're visiting here. You wanna bring a hat because there is a lot of shade, but it still gets sunny. Bring some sunscreen. Definitely bring a bottle of water. We only brought one bottle of water, and I am very thirsty because even though it is warm, kind of cool, not too hot, but it's dry, so I'm very thirsty. Bring good walking shoes. Definitely something that you're fine walking with in a little bit of dirt. So some tennis shoes, you know, maybe a trail runner is fine, or just sneakers, but not open-toed. And sunscreen, probably in the winter. Definitely bring a warm coat because it snows up here and you're gonna be really cold and you're gonna be surprised because down there in Palm Springs, it's warm, and then you come up here and it's gonna be freezing. Bring your camera. That's a great thing. Bring a camera. There's definitely a lot of fun things to shoot when you enjoy photography. So camera is great, but definitely that water is a big thing. So what you're gonna do once you get up here, after you admire some of the views, is you can definitely do some hiking. So we just walked down. There was a really nice paved concrete path, which was very accessible for many people. Although I'm a little nervous about going back on the way up because that looks a little strenuous, but we're good for right now. Now we can either take the nature trail loop to the left or the desert view loop to the right. Both trails are to the left and the ranger station is to the right. All you have to do is read the sign and it'll tell you where to go. So helpful. Had so many questions and he answered all of them for me. So always love a ranger, ask a ranger. They'll answer every question you have. Okay, so the ranger told us actually that the quietest time of year to come up here is in the fall because kids are back in school and it's not as hot in Palm Springs. So if you're looking for a really nice, quiet visit up here, up in this area, right in the San Jacinto Mountains, then come in the fall. Right now, we're here in the middle of July and we're here on a Thursday, so it's a little bit quieter. Also great to come on a weekday, no matter what time of year. You can even come in the winter, and in the winter it snows up here. So if you're extra adventurous, you can ski or snowboard, but keep in mind there's no lifts, so you have to carry your gear all the way up the mountain and then ski it down. So if you're super adventurous, go for it, but just a couple tips there on activities and things to do here. Now, some things that you can do while you're up here visiting for the day. You can do bouldering. There's a lot of hiking trails up here. And then also, if you want to camp, you can bring all of your gear here, and there's a lot of camping sites. So camping on the weekends can get pretty busy. You might want to make a reservation to do that, but it's a little bit analog. You can't make a reservation online. You have to put it in the mail. So I'll put that info in the description below. And then it's probably a better idea if you're just planning on walking up and camping to just come on the weekdays. There's usually availability, he said, even in the summer. So just a quick little tip if you are looking to camp while you're visiting the San Jacinto Mountains and taking the aerial tram up. All right, we spent about an hour and a half here and it was really lovely. Walked around, saw a lot of nature. Now we're going to go back up. We're going to ascend this trail to get back up to the station and where I can buy a bottle of water, but I am not ready for this uphill climb right now. So fingers crossed. We're gonna take many breaks along the way. The altitude also is something you should keep in mind here. Definitely is gonna make me get a little bit out of breath, but we'll get through it. Let's go. Heart is definitely racing. And as you can see, I did not wear my workout gear, so just doing the best with what we got. Okay, we're about halfway there, so we're making it. We're getting it through. I just think the steepest ascent is still upon us. Here we go. All right. One foot in front of the other. We're doing it. Need my trekking poles. We're doing it. I mean, it was a long way from here, but bringing back the memories, you know? Great views from here. We love it. Especially after a little shot and beer and a half. It's perfect. That's terrifying. Wow. Only a little scary. We're going down now. Here we go. Having a good time. We made it all in one piece there and back. It was quite the ride, much easier on the way down than on the way up. So highly, highly recommend. You must do this. Thank you so much for joining me today on my adventure on the Palm Springs Aerial Tramway. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos coming soon.